Hi, I'm Elyse Wyman, and my show Crestview / Street View is now showing at Tag Gallery. The show started out being these lovely, mystical, beautiful photographs taken from the top of a hill in Laurel Canyon. I took them over the period of a year in all kinds of light conditions and weather conditions. I realized that you could see the overview of Los Angeles, but you couldn't see the detail. And the detail is much more gritty and less ethereal than the view from the top. So I went down to the street level and I drove all over the city looking at the homeless. I went to Venice, I went to West LA, I went under the freeway underpasses, I went to Hollywood, right up the street on La Brea, I went to the Valley, and then I ended in Skid Row, which was sort of the mothership of homelessness. I wanted to give the impression that there were layers in space, going back in space, so I had them printed on acetate so that they're clear. They're photographs, they're color photographs, but they're on clear film. And then I took pieces of lucite, about 1/8 of an inch thick, and I layered the photographs between these pieces of lucite so it would make them seem like they were going back in space. And also I wanted the ones that were further away to lose focus, just like when you see something that's far away, it's not always perfectly focused. Each one very special in its own right and sort of curated to contrast with the rough edges of the homeless photos, which when I hung them, they're in a row, they're in a stripe around the whole gallery, and they convey this sense of impermanence. They're literally stapled to the wall and fastened to the wall with yellow masking tape, just like the people living in these very temporary, impermanent structures. The proceeds from this show go to a charitable institution which has to do with the homeless, and I found Covenant House, which specializes in youth and especially trafficked youth, which really interested me, and I thought that was a wonderful cause. So 50% of all profits will go to Covenant House. So you will be doing a good deed. I would like people to see our city of Los Angeles, our city of angels, in all its moods and with the megalopolis that it is. So everything from these beautiful vistas that, of course, we have that really you can't get anywhere else in the world. I don't know of very many cities that have a mountain range right in the middle. So everything from that beauty of the tip top to the grittiness of the streets, because that's interesting in its own right too, and terrifying and terrible. And my takeaway is that we need to pay attention to this, and we can help if we set our minds one step at a time to getting some of these homeless people off the street and into good housing. I encourage you all to go and look at all the beautiful shows that are right now at Tag Gallery, and I think you're really going to enjoy it. Don't miss it. Thank you.